Hello, and welcome back to Last Dream World Unknown. I have moved around since last time. Last time we went up here on this peninsula, and we're not able to actually get into that area, and so I grabbed my ship and I've sailed around to this dock now, which is the South Holder Outpost. But other than walk inside just to get the name on the map, I haven't visited it yet, and so we'll visit it together. And then there's at least one more location on this continent that I'll want to go after that. But let's check out what we can learn and find here at this border outpost. We're considering closing this outpost to all humans and goblins due to the mysterious destruction at Rockwood. I see. Let's see. Famous outpost defenders. Let's read this. Many legendary soldiers have started their careers as border outpost defenders during the Great Wars. Huh, interesting. I wouldn't expect that that would be a way to start and move up the ranks. Most famous example was Arthur. Few know that during the first year of the war, he was a sergeant guarding the southern Orphos outpost. Say that 5 times fast. Orphos outpost? Wow. Alright, detail and credibility, the reports are questionable. So yeah, more people who are uncertain exactly what happened at Rockwood. Elves typically only serve 20 years in the military each century, but the king has sought veterans to reinforce critical posts. I see, alright. Fascinating. Any things to steal from any of these drawers, please? Doesn't look like I will be so lucky this time around. What do we have upstairs? We have treasure chests. Here's some things to steal. Resurrection Elixir, fantastic. And a refreshing Elixir. And up on the balcony, another guy to talk to. This mighty wall stood for over 500 years, erected during the Great War by the Elves to stall the onslaught of our human neighbors. Alright, fascinating. Okay, so that's one of the 2 towers that we've visited. Let's go visit the other. And over here, I see, this building had been decommissioned, but it's been reopened after what happened at Rockwood. We must plan for the unlikely. Not much loot to be found in the furniture of this place. Darn those people who started the war. I'd rather be at home lying on the couch. I hear you, man. I am at home, and while I'm not lying on a couch, this is pretty relaxing. Alright, some more random loot. Ooh, recipe for cutting spear. I wonder if that's a fishing spear or a weapon. Actually, why don't I go read about it right now before I forget about it. Special recipe for cutting spear. Oh, it mixes a ruby spear, and so I imagine that's a weapon then. Alright. What do we have in here? 5 perfect SP orbs. Very nice. High alert after the destruction of Rockwood. Yep, okay. So, let's continue then. I'm not sure if there's other places to just explore kind of on continent through this outpost. I should go walk up here just in case there are any other treasure chests. Oops. Kind of at the north end here. I don't see any, and I don't see any places for them to be hiding out in the forest. So if I take a look at the map, I don't remember if there were any other places to explore kind of in this area. Looks like there is a tree over here, which is probably a place to tame giant moas. But it looks also like it's going to be quite a walk to get there. Down here, we have visited Tizerin. But the place I really want to go is this cave, which looks interesting to me. And will it be quicker? I think it'll be quicker to walk there from Tizerin, and so I'm going to go back through Tizerin. That'll also give me a chance to heal back up at an inn. And so I will meet you guys over there. I've reached Tizerin, and I slept at the inn. And so we're ready to do some traveling. It is the case that we run into kind of the usual frozen monsters around here. But I believe Fire 8... do some great things against these guys. Oh, I got kind of unlucky. That didn't manage to kill anybody. And occasionally some of these guys will hit like all my party with a spell that gives me status effects, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Alright, I think we're going to be okay. Alright, finish them off in the second round of combat. Not a problem. Got some more frozen skulls, apparently. Which I guess is from those kind of frozen Berserker dudes. And while the cave that I saw on the map is my main destination, there is a secondary destination that's kind of earlier along the way, which is there's a little fishing pier over here. And so I'm going to head for that first. And so just down here to the south is the fishing pier. So let's get it on our map. Ice fishing. It's the most dangerous and difficult. Would you like to buy some bait? Yeah, I'll buy... let's do 2 really quick. Because each time we come here, if I just fish a tiny bit, then eventually I'll collect some fish. And... I don't know. The fish... missed. Alright. Good enough. The fish have some healing properties and different things, so they're just kind of useful, consumable items. And they're also used in some recipes. And so having a few of them on me could be valuable in the long run. But that was our little side quest, and now I'm going to walk around to that cave. Okay, I had 3 more battles while walking over here, but I've managed to reach the entrance to the cave. Let's see what this place is. Ancient Elven script has been completely worn away. Truly ancient mines. Mining bombs, as I expected. These mines are condemned by order of Enor, 33rd King of Holdra. Entry is prohibited. Mines of Sarno. Right! This is... Okay, when we were back in the main Elven town, whose name escapes me at the moment, Volundra, or Volunda, or whatever it's called, someone mentioned the Mines of Sarno and something being hidden there, and people were very scared of it. So... key is required. Okay, so we need a key to get in here. But now we know where the Mines of Sarno are. Alright. So, I have that on the map. And I think that might be the last place on the entire world map that I really want to go exploring right now. If we change zoom and get zoomed back out kind of all the way. Yeah, there aren't docks on these little islands in various continents. And on the continents that we could dock, I think we've kind of reached just about all the points of interest. There might have been like something inside Hogbar or something over here in Orphos that we haven't done, but it might actually be time to go back to the main storyline at this point. Oops, hold on. I got a new treasure map recently, and I think there is a treasure back on North Aldrin over here. And it looks like there's also a treasure that I might be able to get on Orphos. So maybe I'm going to circle around and try to get those 2 treasures on our way back to Theopolis, where we need to pick someone up before we head to Wystonia. Alright, so I have a plan. Alright, so I've sailed back to North Aldrin, and you can see the buried treasure with the red triangle up near the top of the map, and so that's what we're out to find. And I think it's right over here. Let me change zoom to where we're all the way zoomed in. Yeah, it looks like it's just up in this corner right here. Dug and found 3 nectars. Alright. Those are good potions. Great. Let's go try to find the other treasure now that's on North Orphos. Okay, so I'm on North Orphos, and I can see that the buried treasure... Ooh, is there like a little town there? Dug and found. Resurrection Elixir. But I think just to the south of me, I just saw a little town that I'm not sure that I visited. I'll double check the map. And I also saw another cave entrance as I was walking over here that I also haven't visited. So we have a couple other places that we need to go before we progress in the main storyline, because now I'm interested in exploring just about everything. I really like exploration, and so I've been having fun with that. But yeah, at the bottom left of the screen, it looks like there's a town, and I don't have that on my map. And so let's zoom all the way back in and see if we can figure out how to get there. Oh, that one's all walled off in the mountains, it looks like. So until I have an airship or some other way to get there, I don't think that there's a way for me to get in. I guess, no, the engineer tunnel doesn't even go there either. Yep, so I don't know how to get to that one. However, I do know how to get to... If I go back on manual mode, right... it's hard to... Can I, Yeah, you can't hold the dash button to slow down the cursor on this map. Right above my cursor, there's a little cave system, and I could walk to that from basically near Theopolis. So I guess I need to get to Theopolis anyway. So I'm going to walk over to Theopolis, and then from there we can try to go explore that other cave. And Theopolis is where we need to go anyway in order to pick up the... I don't remember who it was right now, but there was someone in Theopolis that we needed to bring along with us on our journey to Wystonia. All right, I made the trek around to this little house or cave or whatever this place is. Oh, wow. Listen to the music in here. Oh. It's another one of these wispy spirits. You have no black magic potential. Begone. All I can imagine is that later on, maybe we're gonna, like, either upgrade our party or something else, get some item. Elemental Cave. That basically is going to enable us to get past those wispy spirits. But at least I have the place marked on my map now, and so I know that the name of the place is the Elemental Cave, so in case I get references to it in the future, I will know. At this point, we're relatively close to Theopolis, and so I'm going to walk back there. I feel like a bit of a dummy because the merchant that I wanted to pick up, I think, is actually here at the inn in Hobgar. And let's see. I think he was like in the pub or something. Maybe this is him, actually. Let's see. No. Is it this guy? My notes say Merchant and Goblin Inn. Maybe it was the other Goblin City? Let me try over there. I've gotten myself in a little bit of trouble here with this random battle. 3 of my guys are frozen solid. And I think maybe my best bet is still just to fight my way out with the monk. I'm not sure. I should have been paying more attention to who it is who's actually doing the freezing. I think it's one of these wraiths. So let's try destroying the wraith next. These guys aren't hitting all that hard, but 1 party member, as opposed to 4 party members, definitely makes things a little bit more scary. Let's get rid of the other wraith-like thing next. Yes, it's been one of the few times where I actually felt like I might be in some danger. Oh, the Black Mage managed to get out of the paralysis. Okay, well in that case, he should be able to cast fire and help finish everybody off over here now. Although my monk was doing a pretty good job cleaning everybody up. Alright, that wasn't so bad. In any case, I've just about reached this goblin town, and so perhaps this is the one where there's a merchant at the inn? So let me check it out. Oh, here we go. Conservative merchant. Change your mind? Come with me to Wystonia, eh? If you protect my voyage there, I shall handsomely reward you. I am headed to Wystonia now, and so now I'm going to say yes. Wonderful. Let's make haste for the world capital. I see, and I just pick him up as an item in my inventory. All right. Kind of like the other guy. Great. Well, I finally managed to do that, and so we are ready to head to Wystonia now. Before I do, it would be good for me to sleep at the inn, so I will spend some money and sleep here. Oops. And now, fortunately, we're right next to my boat. And I'm not sure on the continent of Wystonia where the dock is, so let's go take a look on the map really quick. So Wystonia is right in the middle down here, and it looks like there's one on the south side that goes right into the capital, as well as... oh, there's docks on all 4 sides. I presume the south side to go right to the capital is where I should go. And so I'm going to try to sail around over there. It occurs to me as I've gotten here that it might be the case that we won't be allowed in through a border outpost, because someone talked about having to go through the mountain pass in order to get there. But let's see. Let's try to walk in the front door first and just see what happens. Alright, so this is Wystonia main gate. And sure, let's go ahead and talk to people. All races living in peace. That is our mission. Sounds good to me. Who are you? Elven Gate Guard. I had plans to attend the festivities in Wystonia and fight a few battles in the arena, but then I was called back to leave so they could double the patrol. Such is life. Hey, I got a resurrection elixir. Hooray, hooray. What do we have here? The gate captain. He has important business to attend to. The gates of paradise. Alright. It's telling us some of the history of this place. Some people wanted to dismiss the gates, now that everyone's supposedly living peacefully together, but people didn't like that idea. Doesn't hurt to have some extra protection around. Me hungry, gate doing boring, but plenty of time to eat. I've not had lunch yet, and so that's making me hungry. I see there are MOA races to bet on, it sounds like. And we can go up even higher. Just got some weapon and armor storage up here. Okay. Very beautiful. Let's head back down. And there was a man outside, so let's go talk to him. He's a questionable merchant. Psst, hey fella. Found yourself rebuffed by the Wystonian guards? Looking for another way to reach Wystonia? Well, this is your lucky day. I happen to know of an ancient trade route that would allow you to reach Wystonia. It's dangerous, but someone of your stature shouldn't have any trouble. You'll find the entrance to the northwest in the mountains. Northwest in the mountains, okay. Why isn't everyone flocking there, you ask? Well, let me tell you, the bridges gave way long ago, leaving gaping chasms that can't be crossed without the aid of a grappling hook. Just so happens that I find myself in possession of a quality grappling hook. I've had numerous offers from other interested parties, but I can see you're a man who knows the value of a grappling hook. I also have items for sale. So what'll it be? Items or grappling hook? How much is the grappling hook going to be? 100,000 gold. I would like it cheaper than that. Let's haggle. I might be able to go as low as 50,000. That's a limited time offer. I couldn't possibly go any lower. What do you say? I can afford 50,000. Let's grab a grappling hook. Great. I've got it. You're a tough negotiator and clearly a man who knows true value. It's been a pleasure. Alright, I don't really need to buy items right now, but I suppose that means that, yes, we're not going to be able to get in through the front gate. So that was probably useful. We know that the mountains that we need to go to are in the northwest. And let's see. Close the border. Maybe they're going a bit overboard. Humans and elves share the responsibility of guarding this place, blah, blah, blah. Didn't find anything in the furniture of the other places, so I think I'll just focus on talking to the people. Had been quiet, but after the destruction of Rockwood, everything's abuzz. Hate having to cook for sailors. You have a grappling hook? Can we borrow it? No? Why not? Alright, apparently word travels fast, or I'm just like carrying it on my belt and it's obvious. Aw, this goblin does not feel respected for the job that he's doing. Hey, I found mining bombs. Hooray. And, oh, there is a chest up here. Okay, it was worthwhile coming up here. Rejuvenating Elixir. I don't know if I've ever actually used Rejuvenating Elixir, but I've collected many of them. I think I probably have used it once or twice in battle. Alright, is there anyone else to talk to over on this side? It doesn't look like there is. Let's go ahead and talk to and presumably be rebuffed by the guards. Border is closed until further notice. Alright, well, we know that we need to go to the northwest. Let's take a look on the map. Is that zoomed in all the way? Here we go. And in manual mode, there's a bridge over there. And could be talking about these little huts like here and here, maybe? Although, yeah, I think that seems to be the most likely place. And it might actually be faster to sail on the water over to this port before I start. So let's take the boat over here. Like so. And now I think I need to cross that bridge to the north, yeah. And then we will be near the presumed mountain pass shortcut that's going to require the grappling hook, which I think is going to go through here and come out over there. And this would be a good place to get a save state. Oh, monsters inside the mountain pass place, but these are easy monsters that I've encountered before, so I don't expect to have any trouble with them. You are dead, sir. And you are dead, sir. Kablam! A advantage of doing tons of side quests before progressing with the main story is that my characters are pretty powerful at this point. And so most of the monsters... Ooh, Spade! Congratulations, achievement unlocked. Spade has a bomb on the icon on the Steam achievement. And so I guess that has something to do with, you know, cracking open enough places with mining bombs. Oh, here's a place where we need to use the grappling hook, I suppose. Rock pillars once supported a bridge. Use the grappling hook to span the chasm? Yes. I see. Okay, that's cool. Let's try follow the left wall today. What does this say? Bridge was removed to guard against tragic devouring of more foolhardy adventurers. Cross and you shall know death. That sounds exciting to me. Let's try crossing here and see what tries to eat us along the way. Oh, nothing. Oh, extreme danger monster den and lots of... Okay, so there's monsters coming up? Alright, well, I was just talking about how I feel overpowered. Let's go fight some horrible monsters that threaten to kill us. What do we find? Ooh. Chthonic slime and sunken slug. I don't know that I've encountered these monsters before. Let's try standard battle techniques to start. How do you guys feel about Fire 8? The slug does not like it. The slimes don't really mind. So I might need to try a different spell on them. But so far, I don't feel like I'm at much risk. Let's try Thunder on these guys. And the monk is certainly capable of dealing a lot of damage, and Thunder worked a bit better. Alright. So these mobs are still pretty easy for me to kill. So let's continue to explore a little further in here. Aha! Okay, this seems to be the main monster, but it looks like we're gonna get some treasure out of this. Who are you? So hungry. Worm King. I feel like possibly someone talked about him in the past, or maybe that was... I was watching Hollow Knight, and there's someone called the Worm in that as well, and so maybe I'm actually remembering that. Let's assume that this guy's going to be difficult, and I will start things off with Backstab, and... do I want to go into a healing trance or anything right at the beginning? Let's just try Knuckle Breaker right off the bat. And let's assume that it's going to be a long battle and start things off with Giant and Crumble with my mages. 10,000 damage with Knuckle Breaker. I'm pretty happy with that. Backstab did another 3,000. This guy didn't hit too hard, but reasonably hard, and he probably has much more powerful attacks. How much damage did I do? Just a sliver of his health, so we got a long way to go. So let's just try some attacking, and now that everyone has greater maximum hit points thanks to casting Giant, let's do a heal in order to give myself lots of hit points. And let's try Annihilation to deal tons of damage now that this guy's magic defenses have gone down. 17,000, great. There's another 8,000. Stolen Nectar. Okay, I feel like I'm in good shape to kind of start things off here. And so, unless things change in the battle, I will just start wearing them down. Okay, he just did a ton of hit points to me, and now everyone's bleeding. And I don't know that there's any way to get rid of the bleeding status effect. And so that can potentially deal tons of damage to all of my characters. I'm going to try doing a healing steal. All of my magic points are half as much as they usually cost. Did I put on some kind of thing that causes the thief's magic points to only cost half or something? I wonder what happened there. I'm not entirely sure. Let's do Knuckle Breaker again, because that really hurts. Let's definitely do a fast heal to try to heal up the party. And we'll do another Annihilation. And let's see, I'm not able to heal as fast as he hurt me. And so the bleeding state, yeah, could definitely cause me some problems here. Healing Steel. Let's see how much healing we get out of that. 176, yikes. Okay, taking a lot of damage. We may need extreme measures. Let's see. Healing Steel helped a little bit, but not enough to make a huge difference, and so I'm going to hit him with all I've got with Burglary there. And let's see. A heal 4 will heal for more, so let's try that one. And... he probably needs to lower his magic defenses, but I wonder if there's something else I want to do to buff up the party. Let's go ahead and do that again. And let's see, after the heal... I might end up dying here. Oh, the monk is still barely alive. Okay, that was like 2,000 hit points. That would at least keep pace with the bleeding. But I think basically some of our guys are going to have to die off and then be resurrected in order to win this battle. That's my guess anyway. For now, I'm just going to keep on attacking with everything I've got and keep on healing with everything I've got. I can't cast either of my heal spells right now, though. So in that case, I should probably cast Citadel to improve our defenses. And hopefully, if everyone doesn't die at the same time, the White Mage should be able to resurrect people and we'll be in good shape. Okay, 2 people went down, but the White Mage is still alive and casting Citadel. So now, hopefully in this round, the White Mage... Oh, 3 people are down. Okay, so let's... I forget. Is it Divine Intervention? Resurrects all dead allies with 50% hit points, always the first action. That's exactly what I need right now. They're no longer bleeding, and so now if the White Mage goes down, yeah, like that, one of them should be able to bring her back to life, and others could heal, and so, how do I want to do this? I think what I will do is I will have the Thief use a Resurrection Elixir, just brings her back like that. That resurrects all allies. I don't need that right now. So yeah, let's use a Resurrection Elixir on the White Mage. The Monk is going to... I could really use some healing too. The Monk can do a whole lot just with a normal attack. And so, actually, the Monk should be using Knuckle Breaker. And then let's have you use an item that would heal the whole party. Do I have something that heals the whole party? Yes, Full Ambrosia restores all hit points for the entire party. Let's use one of those. Alright, so we deal 10,000 damage. Everybody gets all their hit points back. Use a Resurrection Elixir to get the White Mage just standing once again. And now no one's bleeding, and so now we're in much better shape. Okay, so let's do a Burglary. Let's do a normal attack. Let's cast a Fast Cure on yourself just to make sure you stay standing. And let's go back to Annihilation. Alright, I think maybe if he doesn't hit me with the attack that causes everyone to bleed again, I'll be in good shape once again. So let's see what his next attack is. Great. Okay. Now I'm in pretty good shape. Uh-oh, he hit me with the bleeding attack once again. Now I'm in trouble. Oh wow, and the Monk just died. Alright, well if we resurrect the Monk, okay. Definitely bleeding. If I can get immunity to bleeding at some point, which maybe I already had access to somewhere and I don't remember, but that would be super, super valuable, it seems like. Okay, so we're going to cast Like 3 on the Monk. And right now I still need to just like hit him with everything I've got. And then the Monk might have to resurrect the entire party with one of those super potions that restores everyone back. Because I have a feeling after the Monk wakes up, everyone else is about to die extremely quickly here. Let's just deal as much damage as we can in the meantime. And yeah, let's just go ahead and throw a Knuckle Breaker at him. Let's see if we can get... Actually, let's do a fast heal or fast heal. Let's try heal 4, just in case I can actually bring people back from the dead here. Alright, 8,000 hit points there, 6,000 hit points there, 3,000 hit points there. Oh, good. He just attacked one person. That's great. Heal 4. Everybody manages to stay alive for another round, except for the Thief, who's probably going to go down due to the bleeding. Yep, okay, great. This actually works in my favor tremendously. Because now I can just bring the Thief back to life and focus on dealing damage. And now I only have 2 characters who are bleeding, and so the Monk and the Thief should be able to stay up for a while. Alright, the Monk is bleeding once again. That's unfortunate. Bleeding does a whole lot of damage to you at the end of the round, as you can see. Alright, so can't do Knuckle Breaker again yet. But we can do a fast heal, and so I'm going to do that. And we're going to do Implosion. The Wormking is getting low on hit points, and so I might just be able to outlast him even with the bleeding here. This next round of combat will make a big difference. What's he going to do? He is going to just hit the Monk. Okay, that's fine. Great. I think I might be able to finish him off right here, just about. Let's do a heal 4, and let's try Annihilation once more. I think he's going to last one more round of battle. And I'm pretty low. Let's hope that the heal 4 comes off before he attacks me again. Oh no! Oh, okay. White Mage manages to stay alive. Whole party manages to stay alive. People are losing some hit points, but that's fine. Yeah, he should... Actually, can I do this now? Oh, I don't have enough magic points. Got it. That's why I can't cast that anymore. And at this point, just in case it helps, let's do Citadel for extra defenses. But I think we're going to finish this guy off. Implosion, 7,000, that's great. Monk, or Thief, whoever he has yet to hit. Oh, he's still holding on with the sliver of his hit points. And my Monk is just barely holding on now. Let's just attack. Let's do a fast heal. And another Annihilation. This should finish it. Come on. Is that gonna kill him? Yes! Oh, he didn't even have like a boss thing where he like fades away with like a loud explosion at the end of the battle. Desert Worm Talon. I think I heard something about... There was a different Desert Worm, right, that was one of the boss monsters that the guild was worried about between Theopolis and North Bay. That's what I was thinking about. Okay. I am going to heal up. Alright, there we go. Healed up. Let's see what kind of treasures we have won. Ooh, Undefeated Ring. Tell me about that immediately. There's going to be too many treasures for me to remember the names of all of them right now. So let's see. Undefeated Ring. Attack plus 45, defense plus 45, and hit points plus 75%. That's pretty good. What rings are you wearing right now? That's hit points 50%. And so Undefeated Ring is a straight up increase. Yes, please put that on Mr. Thief. Okay, great. Huge AP Orb, great. Sorcerer Ring. Alright, let's check that one out. Let's see, were you wearing this and this? Alright, Sorcerer Ring. Intelligence plus 45, Magic Defense plus 45, and Magic Points plus 75. I think I prefer what you're already wearing. Is there any way that the White Mage would want that? No, she's doing okay as well. It's a very nice ring, but it's not something I need to wear right at the moment. Perfect Elixirs. And Genji Ring. Tell me about the Genji Ring. I have a feeling it's going to be for the Monk. He currently has... this and this. Tell me about the Genji Ring. Where is the Genji Ring? Genji Ring. Oh, prevents all status effects except for zombie, jinx, and disease. Alright, that's not nearly as exciting. It will be useful situationally in places where we're getting hit by lots of status effects. But yeah, we're doing okay. Okay, let me do a save slot. That was definitely worth the extra loot, and so I'm glad we came on the side passage. But it was also kind of a long battle, and so I have a feeling that we will probably need to continue this in the next episode. And so if I could just make it back across to where the paths diverged over here. Yeah, I think this will be a good place to pick back up next time. So I'm going to go ahead and save in slot 9 and say that I hope you guys are having a great day, and we will continue next time trying to cross through the mountain pass into Wystonia. For now, bye-bye.